Hi and good day everyone. I am Ravenna Jasri and today I will be sharing you my own reflection throughout my past experience teaching English Form 3 to SMK Nambayan students. In this content of video, I will be sharing some lesson implementation, students respond, the challenges, strategies used, reflection, and also closing. So on that class, me and my few other teachers, which is teacher Penny and also teacher Shashini, we focusing on teaching passive voice related to the wonders of nature, which is Form 3 in the textbook Unit 3. The objective in this lesson is to help students to identify and use passive voice correctly. In that class, we actually divided into 3 sessions, which is first, start with me. I will be the one who explaining the things, explaining what is passive voice, give the definition of what is passive voice, and then right after me is teacher Penny, my teammates. She do some following explanation also, and lastly is teacher Shashini, where she more focus on the Q&A session. So in my part, I start with the question, who discovered Mountain Everest? I also gave them example of active and also passive sentence, and I explain what is the structure, the right structure to use in terms of making a sentence, and student participate student participate actively in the class by giving their answer through the chat box. And in this lesson, I also use more example that is related to nature. So next is about the student response. Most of the students, I can say that they were interested and also engaged throughout my session, and they enjoyed example related to the environment. And some of the students, even though they struggle with at first, but they managed to catch up at last and also use the correct participle forms. Talking about challenges, next I'm going to talk about the challenges that I encounter throughout my classes. Some of the students get confused with verb forms and they needed to repeat explanation and show more example on the board. Also with the time management, I had to balance the explanation and also practice time, since I don't want the students get bored because we have 3 sessions, so I need to minimize my time there. Move on to the strategies that I use throughout the class. I provide guided examples step by step to make sure all the students understood, and I use visual aids and group practice to make grammar fun. More like the visual aids that I mentioned just now is more to the slides that I put, the content that I put in the slides. So this encourage students to read sentences aloud for pronunciation and also confidence. So moving on to the things that I learned throughout the classes. Again, I learned that clear examples and real life context helps the students understand grammar better, and also grammar teaching works best when it's interactive and also connected to the students' interests. I also feel satisfied seeing the student participate actively and improve, even though the communication that we have is just through the chat box, but they did open their camera. So yeah, I still can feel the two-way communication over there. And I learned that for the future, I will still continue using visuals, group work, and real-life example in the future lesson. Overall, this teaching experience helped me grow as a teacher. It showed me that importance of patience, creativity, and also connecting lesson to real life issues. I think that's all from me. Thank you.